Tom. This year we had another luscious day today.
We did. Wasn't it nice to have summer
like
back again and to have the windows open tonight,
Yes.
and not be freezing? It's pretty nice. Boy, what a gorgeous day it was, too. A lot of sunshine. The wind was strong enough to overcome any lake cooling. There's the sun setting tonight. Little high clouds coming into the area. We're between some active weather. We'll explain that in a moment. But we've had a jet stream shift. The flow is coming in from the southwest, and not until it turns more westerly and taps some much cooler air over the weekend will that change. And then every time you get a buckle in the jet stream, that's a storm. Here's another one on Wednesday. It's a wet pattern and a fairly active one that's setting up. But we've got another warm day on the way tomorrow. Look at the extent of the warmth. 87 at Des Moines today, 91 at North Platte. Here's a closer look at the temperatures. It even hit 96 at Grand Island today and 80s all over the Midwest. So it's been a mild day, warm day, and it's still warm tonight. 78 degrees here in Chicago. A little cooler downstate. They've had some big thunderstorms down by the Ohio River and others going up through Wisconsin, but we're running about 17 to 19 degrees warmer tonight than we were at this time last night. And Midway Airport made it up to 88 today. O'Hare was 86. Look at the increase in temperatures, more than 24 degrees above normal across the area with 80% of our possible sunshine. And it's kind of interesting. This was the 8th day of 2022 to hit 80 or above. Normally by this time you have only 5 of them. That's how many we'd had by this time last year. So we're running ahead of the curve, which is interesting given the way the month started. It was so chilly. Here are temperatures right now, upper 70s from the Latin School to Wilmette, Des Plaines and Oak Brook, and low 70s from Hebron, Indiana to Markham. We're bringing humidities up as the night goes on here. At the moment, the dew point has jumped to 61. That's a moderately humid air mass, and we'll get to the upper 60s tomorrow, which is what you find along the Gulf Coast. So it's going to be a warm, windy day tomorrow. Question is, when will these little showers and thunderstorms pop? They'll certainly not be all-day affairs. Still 80 tonight at Midway Airport. There are the dew points. We are in tropical air for sure now with strong southerly winds blowing. They're even gusting to 30 miles an hour in parts of the area. Tree pollen came down today, not as much as we'd like. It was moderate, so were the mold spores. So that's not a perfect report on the pollen, nor are the lake temperatures great, because you'd like to go in swimming at these temperatures, but with a water temp of 49 at Ohio Street Beach and a number of 40s around the area, that's not very wise to be in that water very long. Partly cloudy tonight, windy, much warmer. We may not go below 70 degrees in the city tonight, and summer-like warmth tomorrow with strong winds developing and cloud cover, but breaks in it, allowing some sunshine at times. Now, where things get a little more interesting is over the weekend, because we're going to bring a front through here, turn it a lot cooler, and winds off the lake Saturday. And yet, just above the surface, the winds will be blowing up from the Gulf of Mexico up and over it. That's a heavy rain setup. Could include some thunderstorms at some points during the day. And while the coverage and intensity may not be solid all day, it may pick up some in the afternoon and Saturday night, leading to 1 to 3 inches of rain. And then it gets a lot cooler, and it's even cooler than this right on the lake. 66 Saturday would be inland, and early will probably fall back to the low and mid 50s at the shoreline. So we've got a cool weekend and a cool pattern shaping up. But here's our storm right here. And we'll color enhance some thunderstorm clusters. Look at this big batch that's tracked along the Ohio River and the other one up in Wisconsin. We've been sitting in between. There are new ones developing up north. Each of these vents air out the top like air coming out of chimneys. So you've got air blowing out of the top of the Wisconsin storms and downstate. It sinks in our area, and that's a drying mechanism. When the air sinks, it dries out. So that's probably how we've avoided the rains and watched on the radar as these showers go either side of us, and that may continue for a bit. However, while these big storms are going to miss us, and while there'll be a cap in place tomorrow that may prevent widespread severe weather, look at all the storms down south, we may still get a couple of thunderstorms to pop, 1 or 2 in the morning, another one maybe later in the day, and then tomorrow night they'll proliferate. We've got thunderstorm and tornado watches north and south of us tonight, as you can see. So here's the model simulation. Couple little scattered showers could flirt with parts of the area toward morning. See this little thing? This is a little upper wave, and it's marching eastward so that by 9:30 or 10 o'clock, it's coming into the area, and that will pass. Could be a break in those showers, and then a couple more may bubble up in the warmth of the afternoon. So it's not an all-day rain there, but watch how the rains increase tomorrow night, and then as we get into Saturday, they become more prolific. That's when we could get to really chalk up some impressive rainfalls. And boy, we're wet already. This has been a wet spring around here, so wet soils, might be some pooling of the water in those areas that get the heavier showers. But only half the weekend involved in that. Tonight, partly cloudy, breezy, much warmer, higher humidities, low down to 71 tonight. South-southwest winds at 10 to 22, so it's fairly windy or just stay that way. During the day tomorrow, partly cloudy, a mix of sun and clouds. It'll be very windy and warm. Could be some 40-mile-an-hour non-thunderstorm wind gusts in the afternoon. High up to 88. Might be a thunderstorm in the morning, maybe 30% coverage on those, and maybe 40 to 50% coverage of scattered storms late in the day. Then tomorrow night, more numerous showers and thunderstorms and turning cooler with a low of 57. And Saturday, a day of change. 66 is a little misleading because the winds will turn northeast and pick up in the afternoon. And boy, that comes off chilly lake waters, so the temps will fall back to the low and mid 50s right on the shoreline. And there'll be rain and maybe an occasional thunderstorm that goes into Saturday night. But for Sunday, we've got to get that rain out of here because we've got a graduation up at Marquette University and other places around here. And I'll tell you, Michael will not speak to me Monday if it rains on Monday, on Sunday.
Oh,
so we're going to do our weather dances.
Thank you, Tom, for all of your effort to make this happen.
Thank you, Micah. Thank you. Now let's hope it holds up.
Exactly. Everything crossed.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
See you, Tim,
All right, see you,
guys.
Tom.
Bye-bye.
Still ahead, the Sox bats.